Hey there, folks. Quinn here with an emergency signal update. I did this sort of loose sketch for like a new cover. I wanted to do sort of see, like most comic books nowadays, especially indie comics, they always have like alternate covers and stuff. So I sort of toyed with the idea of a new cover, and this is sort of like uh, based on Noriyoshi Orai's painting, his international poster of The Empire Strikes Back. So it has a very similar feel to what I had already done, which is this is the old sort of artwork. This is the one I drew back in 2024, back in around April, and this is sort of like the first image that I released or started with when I first announced my new comic book, Emergency Signal. And I wanted to do something a little bit more cinematic, more just something new. I wanted to just draw with a pencil, basically, because I've been doing a lot of digital inks. I just felt like drawing with a pencil, and then I went from this sort of concept, this loose sketch, to a little bit more detailed and stuff. And this is sort of like like movie poster, like the Empire Strikes Back movie poster. The text or was at the bottom, not at the top. So like this is like Darth Vader here, like Han and Leia. Like I search the image. It's Noriyoshi Orai. It's like style A or B, one of those ones. And I got all the characters in here basically. From this concept to this concept, a few things changed. And I really liked it. It started to really come out really great, especially when I did sort of this version here. And then I went to pencils. I didn't record any of it. I can't really record myself drawing like I used to. But this is the sort of final penciled image of Emergency Signal, sort of like alternate cover. I think it came out really great. I'm not really sure if you can tell too much, but I draw a lot different now than I did back in 2024, which is a great thing. And the sort of the characterizations are maybe even they're a little bit different, but they're the same. But I feel like the style in which I draw everyone is different, and that shows in the book as well. Just because like I sort of was leveling up page to page, and I feel like this image is the culmination of me working on 36 pages of comic book. I really enjoy. I really enjoyed drawing this. I really enjoyed going through my notes and making sure everything was correct in terms of the characterizations, their costumes, and stuff like that. I really like this image here. I have 4 pages left to go in terms of inking. Yeah, 4 pages left in inking. It's going really well. I gotten a little bit faster, and it's coming along. After the inks, I will do sort of like the separations. If you checked out those videos, those time lapse videos, you kind of see how I put together the finished colored page. I'll probably just do, at this point, maybe 1 page at a time instead of just doing all the separations. I'll just go a page at a time, and just from color separations to shadows and light, and then color, and to moods, like page moods. I feel like I'll be a little bit more consistent that way, and hopefully it might take a while, to be honest. Doing all this by myself. Pencils, inks, color, and just sort of like doing it on my own while, you know, holding down a job, having a family. But I really enjoy the time I have with Emergency Signal. And that's the update. Go ahead and like and subscribe, comment below. Hopefully, maybe I'll have some sort of sign up sheet or sign up on the internet sometime soon. Maybe if I get a little bit more pages colored. Yeah, maybe like about 6 pages colored. Hopefully that will happen sooner than later. Yeah, that's the update. Until next time, God bless.